Hi guys and welcome to Friday Night Gas. I am your happy and humble host as always, Jamie, and I am here with my co-host, last year's FPL winner, as always, Lum. Lum, how we doing?
Good man, hot. Warm, hot day.
Finally the sun, the big yellow ball in the sky actually came out.
Blessing us. It knows football's back.
It knows football's back. My antiperspirant's been working double hard today. But hard enough.
Mine's alright.
I see you got the vest memo.
Did? Ready for it? That's what we're both in Adidas vests.
See? Mate, we're just in sync. We just need a bucket hat.
Yeah, I don't have any bucket hats.
The only reason I wear a hat is because my ring light would bounce off my head and nobody would see anything for the rest of the
I've still got
fucking
my hair.
podcast.
A bucket hat wouldn't actually cover me, you wouldn't see my head.
Well, now we've got the vest memo, now we've got the hat memo, and now we know why I wear a hat. It's the pre-gas pre-show. Excited?
Pre-gas. Yeah, man, football's tomorrow. It's tomorrow.
Football is back.
Tomorrow.
FPL is back. People are locking in teams. People are stressing. People in the group chat are stressing. I've stressed. You've stressed. Everybody's stressing. Another 38 weeks of do I or don't I?
Yeah.
Can't fucking wait.
No. Fucking panic. That's all it's going to be. I'm going to make a change and be like, fuck my life.
Yeah, if I would have picked him, I knew I would have finished higher. Well, fucking obviously.
Yeah,
It's one of the best excuses in the group chat.
2 weeks. That's Jacko's excuse, that is. He loves that one. If I would have put in...
So maybe if we look at then. So on today's show, we're going to look at the pre-gas, the pre-show. Have a look at some of the players that people have picked, like we did last time. There's a template that's going around at the moment that people have picked. We'll probably pick the template apart. We were going to do a no Haaland, no worries draft, but I'm honestly thinking it's more of a no Haaland, no hope draft, as we learnt last year. And then we'll maybe have a talk about some of our ideas for our teams. Moving in for tomorrow when the deadline is long.
6:30.
6:30 means no more changes after the 6:30 deadline, unless you want to take a wall heap of changes like my brother does every fucking year.
Minus 28.
Puts the team in and then decides the wrong team and just minus 28.
Change the whole team. Fine.
So, Lum, leading up to the pre-gas then, some of the madness has been going on in the chat already. Everybody seems pretty calm-ish.
Yeah, it's calm before the storm, isn't it? It's not quite there yet. I think once everything locks in and we start seeing teams coming through to the group chat tomorrow, that's when the gas will start, because people will see who people have got. They'll see differentials and they'll start chatting shit about them, and then it'll just be, I'll bet you 20 quid I finished above you. Well, you know, there's all side bets everywhere and it's just crazy. Bates is still shook to join, so he's not in yet.
Still not in on Thursday.
Still not in on Thursday. Scared of Pez.
Ashley Bates, I know I dealt with you last year. I know it was bad just finishing above you on the final day, but you've got to put that to bed. Get off the beach, put the sandcastles away, put the spades down. You've got to get involved.
Get back on the horse.
24 hours, bro. Less than 24 hours now.
Yeah. Less than 23 hours.
So just to let everybody know, there's a group of us and we all play FPL together. There's a little bit of money on it. Winner takes 70%, second place takes 30%. But there are these mini stories that are told throughout the FPL league all season, mostly surrounding about who's going to win. Pez and Bates fighting it out against each other. Deke always doing a fucking madness, and it's always fingers pointed at me to where I finish. And if I finish below anybody who's shit, then I can guarantee it's a whole next pre-season of, remember when Jay finished behind Bates?
Your narrow escape last season.
Yeah. Last season, final day of the season, ended up finishing just above him, finished 5th, started the day in 7th, leaped 2 places, above Pez, above Bates, and it was fucking glorious.
Nah, no stress for me, it's just top. Started top, finished
A little
top.
bit of stress, haven't there? A little bit.
Little bit of stress.
Started to make some strange changes, didn't you?
Not strange as Pez in the cup final. He basically gifted me the cup final. That was over. It was just watching Deke, and then all my stuff started rolling in, and my points started coming in. It was Ollie Watkins has scored. So I've got him. Nobody else has. Points. Comfortable winner. I'm just looking. This is really unprofessional of me. So either I leave it in the edit or I cut it out. But I'm just looking. Leave it in.
Who's in the league? Leave it in. Right, the league, the Rum and Irrelevance League, has at the moment, fuck's sake, Deltoids Assemble, Joe McMillan. If you'd met him in real life, you'd genuinely get that joke. The guy's fucking massive. He's got absolutely no neck. So, European Tour, let me do that again. European Tour, AVFC. Sorry, I fucked it up because Villa are in Europe and I never thought I'd say those words.
Why are you touring?
Aaron Perrin. We got Jacko FC. So fucking original, Lee Jackson. Billong United, John Gillam. We've got Backstreet Moyes, my own flesh and blood, Riley Shields. We've got Let's Try FC, Benjamin Shields. Always near the bottom. But
if he tries, he'd win it.
Yeah, apparently. If I didn't take minus 28s and minus 56s, I would have finished top. Yeah, alright then. Forgot to do my team, Andrew Deakin. We will hear that all fucking season long. That and Fosun out.
No, he's a Newcastle fan now, remember?
Oh yeah. Deke's gone from being a Wolves fan to a Newcastle fan in the blink of an eye. So, then we've got Below Me is Gay, which is my team. Gay. Emilio Aluko by Reece Banks, the Professor. Was he double winner? He didn't do the treble, did he? I think you stopped him doing the treble. He's definitely a double winner.
He's definitely gone back to back.
Yeah, he's gone back to back. And finally, Liam, I like to play.
Playing Meteora, bonus edition by Linkin Park from Spotify.
Oh,
Alexa,
no,
stop.
it's great. It's staying in the edit. Fucking love it.
Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop.
I'm 100% leaving that in.
You can't leave the music in. You'll fucking get DCMA.
It's alright. You know what? It was so short. We won't get copyright strikes. It's fine. So that is the lineup for this year. Hopefully Sean Jackson will make an appearance as well. He is a genuine Newcastle fan, unlike Deke, who's now had his head turned by the Saudis due to the fact that his beloved Wolves have sold 11 players. Only have 11 players and a youth setup. So
Gary
and also
O'Neill's
sacked the manager. Gary O'Neill's come in.
Who, interesting fact, I fitted carpet at Gary O'Neill's house.
Right, FPL's starting. So what I want to do is, Lom, I know your team's pretty much locked in, and my team's I'd say 96% locked in at the moment. We're not going to do the team reveals. One, because there's probably going to be a change before tomorrow's deadline, and two, those cheating bastards will end up watching the edit and go, yo, to catch my man, I'm going to stick my man in or my man in. So we're not going to put the teams up just yet. Team reveals will be coming tomorrow. So Lum, we're going to have a look at the template.
Yeah.
Have you got the template there?
No.
You do not have the template.
I
also do not have the template to hand.
I'm Nana. He is the template in goal.
Right, I've got it here. The 2023-2024 Fantasy Premier League Guide for all you people that cannot be asked to work on your teams. Are probably the people that will start for 3 weeks and then drop out. Ben Shield. Excuse me. Oh, bad shit. So, we've got Onana versus Wolves. Thoughts on Onana, Lum? Long term or the first 4 weeks?
You can keep him forever. I mean, goalkeeper, you don't want to make too many changes. You want to go with a 5 million or a 4.5 and you keep him for the entire season. Anana's a good shout. I mean, United should keep clean sheets, so yeah, why not?
Yeah, hopefully. As long as we... go on.
I can see why a lot of people are going for him.
Well, as long as we do get Harry Maguire over the line and Johnny Evans starts next to Varane, I think it'll be fine. Yeah, Onana's a good shout. Not only is he a good goalkeeper, good shot stopper, he might even get assists.
He can get lobbed.
He can also get lobbed in pre-season, but
twice.
You need to get those out of the way. No, the second one, first one doesn't count, man. Second one, you can't be getting lobbed, but get them out of the way pre-season. Then he knows, doesn't he? It's better to make a mistake at the start, Lum, than at the end.
Yeah, he's learning not to get lobbed in pre-season.
Exactly, long season. Right. So in defence, we've got Ben Chilwell against Liverpool. Personally, I think this pick at the start of the season stinks for the first game.
I love it. He's playing really attacking under Poch.
Yeah?
Yeah, he takes set plays, corners, might be on some free kicks, especially from wider areas. And he's just getting forward. He's playing so advanced, more advanced than Reece James is. He looks like he's going to be the guy going forwards. So, I mean, I understand why people are picking him, but I also understand why people might go, look, Reece James, he's meant to be on penalties. He's now the club captain, so as long as they both stay fit, because they have had injury worries, they should be nailed on.
You know what's crazy to me, Lum, is that your club captain is probably going to play as much football as our club captain did last year.
Yeah. Hopefully he doesn't get injured. So I'm just hoping, because that's a big thing. Because if we can keep Chilwell and James fit, we'll be laughing, I think. I think they're just so important. We play so much better when they're playing.
Personally, I don't like it for the start of the season. I've got a sneaking feeling Liverpool are going to turn it on. Especially now Chelsea have lost in Kunku. I think it upsets the rhythm because obviously they've been quite balanced in pre-season, but for me, I wouldn't be leaning towards a Chelsea defender. Not for the first week anyway. I know the fixtures get good sort of as we get to week 2, week 3.
The thing is, the Liverpool-Chelsea games recently, they've all been 0-0.
So it's going to be a 5-4, isn't
it? Probably. Chilwell 4 goals.
Right, which links us into the next defender, Estepinian. Brighton against Luton. Brighton have got some wicked fixtures coming up at the start. The fixtures do tail off after week 4, I think it is.
Yeah, the first 3 weeks are good.
£5 million, solid pick.
Yep. I mean, there's a reason why he's so highly selected. It's because those first 3 fixtures. I mean, after those, yeah, maybe you've got to think about moving him on. Or you have someone on the bench who you can use for the next 2 or 3 games until the fixtures even out back out again, because they are a bit shitty. For the money, you probably just trade him out with, like you say, a cheaper defender from a more sort of solid team that's got better fixtures, kind of like how you rotate your goalkeepers. You'll take out one goalkeeper and swap him in and then back around again. I think he stays in the team. He doesn't come out, does he? No, I think you hold him. You've got to have maybe a 4.5 on the bench who can rotate well with him.
Yeah. No, so we're both in agreement?
Yeah, Estepinian's a good pick. There's a reason why everyone goes for him.
So far from the template, we both agree on Onana. Chilwell, you like, I don't like. Estepinian, we both agree with. The next one, because it's a 3-5-2, the template is Gabriel for Arsenal. Nottingham Forest at home. Thoughts?
Yeah, good fixtures, attacking threat, should be nailed on. Arsenal have got good fixtures to start the season with. I expect him to bounce back from last season, so there's no reason why there's not clean sheets there, and possibly something from a corner.
Yeah, this is my only thing when looking at it, because Gabriel's coming in at 5 million, is he?
Yeah.
The clean sheets, especially against the likes of Forest and maybe the first few couple of games that Arsenal have got with Gabriel, are more or less guaranteed. It's the attacking threat for me. I can see it with Estepinian, I can see it with Chilwell, I can see it from the likes of Luke Shaw, but I think with Gabriel, I'm sort of on the fence, because for me, I would rather probably pick John Stones. I know John Stones is playing like as a CDM type role, but I think he's got slightly more attacking threat than Gabriel. This is where I don't agree with the template. I agree with the clean sheet, but I don't agree with the additional points from the attacking set pieces. I think Stones might rack up a few more than Gabriel.
I mean, there's possibility. It's just what Stones is 0.5 more expensive to start with. He's not nailed in that City team. They do rotate a lot. They've just sold Vardiol as well. Yeah. So that's another centre back that's just brought in. It was nearly 80 million. So he's going to get game time at some point. Apparently, he's going to be fit for game week 1 as well. So it could be a threat for that. I think Stones will still start, and I think he'll start the lion's share of the games. But there will be games where he's going to be rotated, especially if City are attacking on all fronts and going for everything again. I mean, there's only one thing they can do better, and that's the quadruple. So
yeah, let's hope that doesn't happen. Fucking, can you imagine that? Being a Manchester United fan, oh god, murder me. Yeah, absolutely murder me. So Gabriel. So that's the back line. Onana, Chilwell, Estepinian, and Gabriel. Leading us into the midfield, where I think it's most important to have most of your players. This is where the points come from. We go for the Manchester United double up of Rashford and Bruno Fernandes, both against Wolves at home, at Old Trafford, at the Theatre of Dreams, or what used to be the Theatre of Dreams. Now is a red shed.
The red shed.
The big red shed. Rashford and Fernandes.
Club. Yeah. They're going to get points. Rashford was immense last season. I think Bruno came up a little bit shorter than people would expect, but his expected assists were there and stuff like that. It was just United didn't get as many penalties as usual. So
yeah. He's got jokes today, ladies and gentlemen. He's got jokes.
Yeah, no after full-time penalties like he did against Brighton a couple of seasons ago.
It's a penalty, man.
The whistle was blown, the game was over. He brought everybody back out. They were on their way down to the changing rooms. Hang on, Bruno didn't score, get him back out.
Play to the whistle. Or after the whistle.
Play to after the whistle. Play to
the after the whistle. Especially this season with the amount of extra time that we're going to have to
that's going to be crazy. 12 minutes or something stupid.
Value for money.
Well, there's that in it, yeah.
To watch 90 minutes.
If you need a piss or something like that, you're going to be able to go, haven't you?
No such thing as leaving early now, is there?
No,
you may as well stay, yeah. Rashford and Fernandes, watched them in pre-season. Rashford hasn't looked sharp pre-season, not going to lie. He's had the odd moments, but he's been very wasteful. I think the Real Madrid game was a testament to how off the pace Rashford actually looked. Loads of chances, minimal finishing. Bruno, on the other hand, club captain, absolutely loves the club, would die for the badge. He's been playing in a more advanced role. I know people thought that there was going to be this toss-up between him and Mason Mount. From what I've seen for pre-season, he's 100% going to be the more advanced midfielder. Which leads us on to another double up, more double trouble, Team Rocket style. Saka and Martinelli, Nottingham Forest at home. Boom.
Martinelli, I just love Martinelli. I think he's more of a goal threat than Saka. It's just he doesn't get the minutes that Saka gets. Saka will stay on to the end. Martinelli will come off 60, 75 minutes. If Saka wasn't so highly owned, I'd probably go without Saka. But because his ownership's over 50%,
you can't go about the star boy, man.
He misses penalties and everything. No, I don't know.
But so does Salah. But Salah's the talisman, like Saka is the talisman.
I'm going without Salah though.
Yeah, man. Saka and Martinelli. I think Saka, Arsenal talisman, nailed on. Definitely going to get minutes. First name on the team sheet, I'd imagine. Star boy, chips in with assists, chips in with goals, like you say, penalties. Gets usually about 80 to 90 minutes, if not the whole game, before any changes are made. Martinelli, super explosive, absolute points machine. If you, like we said in the last podcast, if you catch him at the right moment, a horrible feeling that he's going to go off at the start of the season. But then again, like you say, he's always going to be that minutes risk. But if he's fit, then hopefully Arteta will just let him go, let him off the leash. Let's build it up early like I did last year, get themselves in a good position, and hopefully not bottle it. Reese. So that's the Arsenal double up. So it's a Man United double up, an Arsenal double up, and then the outlier, another team that got Europe last year, another Brighton asset, Matoma. What do we think of Matoma, Lum?
I think there's better 6.5 options. I'm not saying it's a bad option. I just think with who Brighton have been signing, and because they've got European football, Matoma could get some rotation.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, that João Pedro, I'm sure he can play that side as well, and he's been looking really good. I know he's playing listed as a forward, but he's $1 million cheaper. And you wouldn't be taking up too many Brighton things. I mean, everyone's already got Estepinian. So if you take Matoma, you've only got one more spot left, and you might want to get somebody else in.
See, the thing is, I'm going to play devil advocate with this because Mitoma's been in and out of my squads for the past, I don't know, since it went live 4 or 5 weeks.
He was in my very first draft.
Yeah. I think De Zerbi knows who his best team is, even with the new players he's brought in. Last season, they had a fantastic season. I don't think that's going to be forgotten anytime soon. The players that worked hard last year will continue to work hard. I know they talk about rotation. I think with midfield, with the likes of sort of like McAllister going out and Ciso sort of having a breakout season last season, but still having to find his feet, I don't think rotation is going to happen that much.
And Ciso's been given a new squad number. I think he's been given the 11.
I just have a feeling that there'll be certain players, Matoma being one of them, that will be guaranteed more minutes than others. I think you're looking at the likes of like you say, your Enciso, your João Pedro, that might struggle to.
Yeah,
remain.
I think they're definitely more minute risk, especially Enciso. I think João Pedro, because he was signed for so much money, could work his way into the team. It's just where does he fit, because they've got Evan Ferguson already.
Yeah, they've got Evan Ferguson, they've got Danny Welbeck. Welbs is Wele. He's still there, isn't it? Wele. But João Pedro has been taking penalties. He has sort of been orchestrating sort of set pieces, hasn't he, pre-season. So even with all the penalty takers on the pitch, like Pascal Gross, he's still been taking them. So that makes me think that maybe João Pedro is more nailed on than we think, and would be a fantastic option.
I'd say in that case, then you wouldn't go with. Maybe you wouldn't go with Matoma. Maybe you'd go with João Pedro instead. Or I mean, you could go with both, but that opens up a lot of money. Then doesn't it? Really, 6.5 and a 5.5.
Yeah. Well,
you've got
again,
a lot of money.
At some point in my team, I've had Estepinian, Mitoma, and João Pedro all in the same team. I've tinkered a little bit. I've had a bit of a Ranieri last night. Just before I went to bed. Man. I'm not saying they're not there. I'm not saying they am there. I'm just saying there's a possibility.
Sounds like they're
still there.
Sounds like we get some information. Here we go.
So that's our midfield line. So Rashford, Bruno, Saka, Martinelli, and Mitoma. And then up front, strikers. One, to be honest, it has to be in every team. I'm surprised his ownership still isn't 100%. And then one that I'm a little bit curious about myself. So we'll go with the obvious one, the striking Viking, Nick Haaland, Burnley away, and he'll be most people's captains come start the season, or triple captains if you're Deke or Ben.
Yeah, spaff them chips.
Spaff them all. So yeah, I think Haaland's got to be in everybody's team, hasn't he? I know there's talk of a goal drought.
He hasn't scored in 6. They're mostly pre-seasons. Nobody really counts the Community Shield.
Yeah.
Nobody remembers the Charity Shield, Community Shield winners, whatever the hell it is.
So you can't even remember the name of it, do you?
No.
Carabao Shield Cup.
Shield Cup trophy.
So last year, just to let everybody know, me and Lum decided to go against the template massively. We put Kane in instead of Haaland, thinking that it'd be okay. Haaland just coming to the team. We thought Pep might rotate him.
No, I did start with Haaland.
Oh yeah, so we did. We took first week or two, didn't we?
Took him out, didn't we? When it was 2 games a week, because Pep lied to us. Pep,
the bald fraud.
He lied
that there would be rotation, and then continued to fucking play him every single bastard game. You fucking fraud, Pep. Your trainers and trouser combo shit.
Khakis.
Khakis.
Straight out of H&M.
Yeah, like some bald Doctor Who. Fucking bald prick. Cunt you. So I changed to Kane and Lump changed to Kane. Now everybody in the group chat thinks we did it together because we were discussing it. No, I did it because of the same reasons and the same press conference that Lump saw on the first day. There's going to be rotation. City had got Alvarez as well. We took him out, went with Kane. Kane banged, I don't know, was it over 4 games? Kane got like 4 goals and assists or something. And then Haaland got like 3 hat-tricks.
Yeah, he scored back-to-back hat-tricks, I think.
Yeah, needless to say, learn from us, please. This is a public service announcement.
Haaland goes in his stadium.
If you don't have Haaland in your fucking team, God help you for the rest of the season. Okay, it's my public service announcement. Which leads us to the next striker. There'll be a very happy man in Wolverhampton as we speak, who's a massive Villa fan.
Village.
Worked in the Wolves shop and wore his Aston Villa top underneath his Wolves clothes. You're not fooling anybody, Aaron Perrin. Ollie Watkins, Reese's protege.
Yeah, he trained him.
Yeah, Ollie Watkins, if you ever see this, you need to send Reese a signed top. Ollie Watkins is in the template as a striker, Aston Villa, and their first game is Newcastle away.
I mean, yeah, Watkins was good last season. I had him for parts. I put him on the bench for 1 game, and it nearly cost me until he came back off the bench. I got like 16 points off the bench, which is nice. But
lucky guy.
The lucky
guy.
But Villa's fixtures aren't amazing. Maybe he's one you'd look at later. I think because of the Nkunku injury, everybody's kind of gravitated towards Watkins. So I think that's. I think if Nkunku was fit, Watkins would be Nkunku.
Yeah, I think everybody sort of drifted towards sort of your Watkins. I've seen people go towards your Nick Jacksons. I've even seen a team that's got Isaac in. I think everybody's just scrambling with the injuries to Gabriel Jesus, the injuries to Nkunku. There's a price point that you can't hit. If you've got Haaland in your team, you can't hit that price point, can you? So it seems to be the sweet spots around the 8 million mark. For me, honestly, I think Ollie Watkins is a great shout. I saw the pre-season game against Newcastle. It ended up 3-3. Ollie Watkins has got a history of banging against Newcastle. It is away. It is Newcastle's first home fixture, so they're going to be more than up for it. But I think looking at Villa's fixtures going on, especially with the new players that they've signed, Diaby again is one that
Diaby's amazing, yeah. I'm looking at. Super
on the fence about at the moment. I keep going back to it, and he's been in a couple of my drafts. He's been, I'd say he's been in 70% of my drafts. Looking at my last draft, he may or may not be there. But I find it very hard. If I had to pick a Villa player, I'd probably go with Diaby over Watkins. And then maybe look at somebody like a Nick Jackson up top. For me personally. So with the template team then, it stands as Onana, Chilwell, Estepinian, Gabriel, Rashford, Fernandes, Saka, Martinelli, Mitoma, Haaland and Ollie Watkins. On the bench, Areola, the goalkeeper we spoke about last time, 4 million. He's got Bournemouth away. Bulldog is against Crystal Palace. You've got Kabore. Now, Kabore is interesting. Kabore obviously plays for Luton. Luton, we're all expecting to get battered from pillar to post, but he's if I'm right in saying he's City. So he's come from City. He should be a starter. He's £4 million. I don't know much else about him apart from he's young and he's looked all right in pre-season. Again, this is just information that I'm getting from outlets here, there, and everywhere.
It's all just bench fodder, really.
Yeah, pretty much. And how do you pronounce this one? Mubama.
Oh, West Ham. Yeah. He was blanketed in pre-season. That's why. It depends on how much game time he's going to get. He could get minutes at the end of the game. It could be a star. You just don't know. I don't see how when they've still got Antonio and Ings is still there. So
yeah.
So I don't know how he's going to be a starter, but he could definitely get minutes. I think the goalkeeper position is more interesting because I had Areola, but Matt Turner's just gone to Forest from Arsenal. So, and he should be a starter for at least for a while.
Yeah, Forest haven't secured Dean Henderson yet, have they? So Turner will probably be your Forest number one. It's quite a come down though from Keylor Navas to bloody Matt Turner. Yeah. But he's the USA number one goalkeeper, isn't he?
Yeah.
He was, as far as I know.
I think so. Yeah.
If it's not Zach Steffen, and he didn't look great when he filled in for Arsenal.
Well, we'll see how it goes. It's a £4 million playing goalkeeper. So if his value goes up, and then you have to sell him on later for another $4 million, you can make 0.1, 0.2 million.
So nice one, Lum. So that was the template. Just to keep this brief, because the last one ran over super long. We're all ready for tomorrow. Going to get our teams locked in. We'll do a team reveal. We'll bang it up. Might even have to stick it on a YouTube Shorts or something. Do a short video for it. Hopefully, all the lads will get their teams in. We can post them all up. We'll be back next time to have a look at how we got on. I'll do a league table so everybody can keep up with what we're doing.
I hope I'm not last.
Where we are in the league. Hopefully we're not last, because we can't be giving FPL info out if we're dog shit. In before anybody says, well, actually, you finished fifth last year, Jay. Listen, I fucking won it once, alright? It's Clinton.
I won it
the
once.
Fucking man. Alright. I won the Sun. And I won the Telegraph. Did I win the Telegraph? I won another one. I think me and Jacko won one each on the final day. I think he won the Johnson Sky Paint Trophy, charity paint, Bangkok Cook.
The one that nobody played.
The one that nobody played, but he won it. We all entered. He won it. Look, it counts. All right.
The one that I was hundreds of points clear on, and then everyone was like, "We're not playing," so I stopped playing. And then Jacko posts in fucking April. Wow, I'm so far clear at top of this one. Everyone's like, no one's fucking made any changes for 6 months.
Everybody forgot their logins. It was like,
yeah, it was like we agreed to play the Sun one. It was like, no, I'll be playing this.
A cup's a cup. All right, so to be fair to him, he's
stuck at it and he beat everybody who wasn't playing.
He beat everyone. He out-pepped Pep. No, he pepped himself.
He did.
So just before we go then, all I want, Lum, is dead quickly 3 players that you think are gonna light the season up, that will be in templates at some point, or should be in your starting lineups. Go. Can't use Haaland.
No. Rashford. I like Rashford. I do like Chilwell. I know you don't like him, but I do like Chilwell. Another. I think Nick Jackson's going to start the season well. I know I've got 2 Chelsea players in there, and I'm biased, but I do think with Nick,
aren't you just?
But with Nkunku out, I do think Nick Jackson's going to kick on because he's got no real competition for that space, and we've got some good fixtures to start the season with. So I think he will shine and show us what he can do. So that also.
This is why I put you on the blue side. You see. So I know I'm a Chelsea fan. I'm not trying to be biased, but I can't help it. I fucking can't help it.
Who else should we to pick? Fernandes.
No, fuck it. All right, it's all right. All Chelsea. I'll tell you what. My first 3 is Shaw, Rashford, Bruno. There we are. Fucking end of the episode.
Yours is more biased than mine. At least I picked one red.
No, mine is, I think, Rashford, Diaby, and John Stones. I'm going with Diaby because I think he's a wild card pick. Nobody's talking about him on template. I think he's just going to
You just want to suck Pez off. Pez, I like your players. I'm Sport Village now.
He is coming up next weekend, to be fair.
Yeah, we're all coming up.
Yeah, Pez, you can stay here. I will stay there.
I'll sleep on the fuck yourself room, one of the kids' beds then.
Right, that's another episode. It's another Friday Night Gas. That is in the bag. That is totally off topic, off the dome. And we didn't script shit, Lum. So, as always, man, I'm your happy and humble host, Jamie. This is my co-host,
Lum.
And this has been Friday Night Gas. Don't forget to get your fucking teams in, you pussy holes. I'm talking to everybody and
Bates.
The rest of our man in our group as well. Bates, you fucking pussy class. Get your team in. So get back off the beach, put the spades away, put that little rake thing away. You know, the little rake, the shit rake thing that you like to do on the sand. That little turtle, that little pink turtle that you pack with sand, turn upside down and it doesn't come out a turtle.
Put the flag in the top of the castle.
Away. FPL is back. 38 weeks of stress. It's time to make some of that black hair go grey like Deke. All right.
Just a minute.
FPL is back. I'm buzzing. You're buzzing. Can't wait. Friday Night Gas, baby. See the teams tomorrow. See you on the next one.
Mate.